What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Officer Jackson here, and we are looking over our Madden 22 week number 6 here for us. Hope you've enjoyed this series of football on Madden 22. Hang around, we're going to talk about a few things today and talk about what we got going on here. Hope you enjoy and everything. Hope leave a like, comment, subscribe if you hadn't already. I appreciate you watching. So you might ask, what is going on this week? Well, there is a lot of stuff going on this week. This is a pretty interesting college matchup week. There's a couple teams that's on bye weeks, but hey, there's actually a couple good matchups, and I think there is going to be some pretty neat stuff going on in the NFL football as well. But one thing you definitely want to look out for is these Georgia Bulldogs as they go face on Kentucky. Kentucky comes to their house, rather. This should be a very interesting matchup all the way until Georgia shuts them out like they did Arkansas. LSU held this team to 14 points at halftime, and I'm sure Georgia won't have any problems either. I feel like Georgia is the team to beat this year, and I feel like they have as good a chance as anyone to take it all the way. Kentucky won't be able to stand in the way either. Georgia 35-14. And with that being said, how about them Arkansas Razorbacks? They get to play Auburn this week. Auburn comes to Arkansas. This is going to be an interesting game. I believe Arkansas takes this, and though I believe they have as good a chance as any, I think Arkansas has a better defense here. 42-17 Arkansas. And our team, LSU. I know. Number 20, Florida, comes to Death Valley this weekend to take on LSU. As much as I wish the Tigers was winning and playing everything just right, I have to say, unless Florida chokes on this one, they would take this one from us. LSU is going to lose this one. Florida, 38-24. And in the National Football League, going on right now as we speak, Buccaneers versus the Eagles. Second quarter there, 14-7. Buccaneers are up. Going on this week, probably the most important game going on this week, Ravens versus the Chargers. Both of these teams should probably be undefeated, so this should be a very good matchup in the NFL. I believe the Chargers should be able to beat the Ravens, but not when the Ravens are at home field advantage. Ravens got this one this week, 35-28. There he is, the one and only Kyler Murray there for the Cardinals. Should be an interesting game. I think the Cardinals might have met their match this week, though. I think the Browns have been playing some good ball, and this could come right down to the wire. I think the Browns are going to take this one this week, 27-24. And with that, we are down to the most important game this week. Our team. That's right, the Raiders. I believe the Raiders and the Broncos is going to be a good game. It could potentially be one of the better games of the NFL this week. Both teams are 3-2. I believe on a good day, this one would go to the Raiders all day long. I'm just concerned with the things going off the field. Might be a bad week for them. Denver's winning this one this week, I think, 28-17. However, I hope that's not what happens in our game versus the Broncos. As you can see here, playing a little bit of Madden 22, trying to get Tyrann Mathieu to stay on this team, and kind of making a rule that if I can't negotiate and get these guys to stay on with us, then I can't use them next year. So kind of make it interesting. I mean, I don't want to just quit. I wanted to kind of keep going. Of course, after the end of this season, we probably won't play any more football until of course, next season, because we actually play it realistically. We play it by the week. So, we got offers submitted to Tyrann Mathieu. For those that don't know, we brought a NFL LSU team to the Raiders this year. Not necessarily meaning that I'm going to stay with the Raiders next year. I might bounce around. I don't know. I might come right back to them. I don't know that yet. But we're trying to actually play a little smart here and play a little more realistic. So as you can see, they're trying to get Tyrann Mathieu to stay on. I try to get DJ Shark here to stay with us too, but you can see that cap room up there. I'm not paying attention to it right now in the game, but as I'm talking to you, I see the cap room there has problems. I'm not able to get him there. We probably could have played with this a little bit and been able to keep him, but unfortunately, I'm still struggling with the cap room, trying to bounce around some guys. So, by the end of the year, maybe it'll change, and maybe we can see about trying to keep them. But whatever team we have at the end of this year is what we're going to start with next year. So, I'm just going to make it happen. Of course, depending on, the players actually entering the draft, and of course, players that retire, or, of course, career-ending injuries may affect that as well. But, the plan is to keep these guys and have fun with them along the way. There's a bunch of folks on here looking to re-sign their contracts right now. Not going to really affect us too much right now if we don't sign those back. But, it's something I would like to do, Got a few things we need to address. Still got a few players that, maybe we don't necessarily have the money for. As you can see, we got some penalties up there we're having so much trouble with. Got a little cap space, though. Definitely got some penalties still hanging out. Not much we can do about it. I tried to keep it under a certain number, but unfortunately, I kind of made a few mistakes that I wish I could go back and fix about bringing on certain players when I first started this season, but I didn't. I made those mistakes. So I won't do that next time, though. I will pay attention to it. So we're going to have to deal with it this year. Sorry. But I am going to try to limit this team a little bit because I think they might be just a little too good for me. I'm going to trade off Mr. Clyde Edwards-Helaire here. I know he's been a pretty good running back for us. Started out the season using him a lot. First couple games, it was just him. And then the last couple games, it seems like Leonard Fournette has kind of took control and has played really good for us. So out of the last couple games, we're going to go off here with just stick with Leonard Fournette and trade off Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Honestly, we just need to clear up some more cap room there. I can't keep all these players. LSU has some really good players in the NFL, and it's showing in my salary because I can't keep all of them. So pretty cool. That's also could be another reason next year that I'm not able to keep some of these guys is the salary caps, because like I said, they do have several good players on. They have a lot of players on defense that is very good, and I'm not going to be able to probably keep all those guys. But, we're going to do what we can, though. And, of course, same goes as the receiving and the quarterback. I don't know. LSU has some really good players in the NFL right now. So I would love to be able to put these guys on the team and play them realistically, but I don't know that that's really possible. So, anyway, we try to trade off for some draft picks here, but unfortunately, we have to just wind up settling and just trading him off here. So, unfortunately, it kind of is what it is. But, hey, we're trying to have fun, but we're trying to do it realistically, so nobody can start pointing any major fingers at us. So we've had a pretty good season so far. I mean, it's been a little slow. Not how I normally like to play Madden football, but I've enjoyed, sharing it with you guys. Enjoying really this team a lot. This has been really fun, creating this team and playing with them, and kind of keeping up with them. I mean, I'm not going to get into it tonight, but all the stuff that happened with the coach John Gruden, him resigning, we fired him from this team, and then later on found out a couple days, yesterday, that Madden is planning on taking him out of the game. They're going to update the game just to take him out of the game. It's crazy. I know. I'm not really. I'm not. I probably sound excited about that, but I'm not. But I don't know. It's weird. It's just. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just the world we live in nowadays. Even the virtual gaming world says no more. We can't handle it. Pretty crazy. You see this team here? Got a lot of talent on this team. Definitely something that I was not really thinking about when I put this team together, because there are some pretty beefy salaries on this team. Like, pretty insane. Check out this little linebacker corps here in a second. You know, pretty good. Stacked. I mean, oh my goodness. They probably make up over right at 80 million. Maybe 90 million is on the middle linebacker corps. Yeah, we can't do that next year. Sorry. Yeah. I got a good team, though. Tre'Davious White, my goodness. We're paying him a chunk. 82 million over 5 years. No, 6 years, sorry. All right, Matthew. Jamal Adams, he's up there, too. Trying to get his name on the $80 million in a 5-year contract. My goodness, these guys. I don't know how accurate their salaries are, but that's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool, though. Gonna scout a few players here. Still wondering about this drafting. I downloaded this to see how accurate it was. I don't think it's quite as accurate as it should be, so we're just playing around. Probably gonna wind up bringing in whoever I need. Like, I might actually do like during the draft season, like a special little episodes of when the Raiders or whoever I decide to do. Probably going to stick with the Raiders on that, and then wind up playing whoever else I want to play. But like when they're drafting, actually pick whoever's available. Like, might be pretty cool. And I'm going to show you a little bit of this while we're doing it. I don't know that I've actually showed you this yet or not, but I have. I will tonight. Look at the finances, man. Show y'all what our team is making and how much money they're making here. We need to be making as much money as possible, because we have got, as you've seen, we have a lot of guys we got to pay them some money to. As you can see, these tickets here are a good value. I don't really want to mess with them. If there's like something wrong, like if it says decent value or like too high or something like that, then we'll modify it. But everything, as long as it's showing a good value, we're gonna leave it alone. As you can see, of course, there's nothing on the Nike Super Bowls t-shirt, because we hadn't won the Super Bowl yet. We're headed that way, though. So as you can see, this says a decent value here, so we're actually gonna up it to so this hat is now worth $40. So pretty cool. Pretty neat how you can just go in there and change this stuff around. And for the most part, the people will pay it as long as you're winning. There's still a few little, tweets over there to the right. The Raiders would sell way more Jarvis Landry night jerseys if they brought the price down a little bit. But hey, man, he's our #1 receiver. We can't do that. And hopefully we can keep him around, because, man, he's been doing good. He's been our top receiver. I think he's doing a little bit more than just our top receiver. Last time I checked, he was like the top 5 in the nation right now. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, you see I changed these, modify a little bit of that stuff. Also get over here and change a little bit of food prices too, man. You can't just stick with merchandise. We got to change the prices of sodas and potato chips too. My goodness, we're winning. We're winning, man. Chips is going up. You're going to pay $1 more for those fries this week if you come to this game. It's okay. It's not a home game this week, I don't think. This is pretty crazy. I've always enjoyed this. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know that it really matters to your salary. I'm sure it probably does, but I've never noticed the fans just stop coming to the games. But you get a lot of feedback in the modern day Madden 22. One of the tweets over here says, "Hoping my kids don't want vanilla ice cream cone at our next Raiders game. Makes for an expensive day out." I mean, that just makes it $5 an ice cream cone. It's not bad for an ice cream cone, huh? Especially when you're watching the Raiders play. Especially this version of the Raiders, man. I mean, who would not want to go watch a solid NFL team that had all your favorite college players on it? I mean, you think that would be the Pro Bowl, right? But like all of your favorite, I mean, you know, we have Joe Burrow here, and we have Jamar Chase on this team. You know, we have Jarvis Landry. We had Odell Beckham, but unfortunately we just couldn't afford him anymore. We had to trade him off. But like, if we were able to, you know, we got Terrence Marshall on this team. I can't think of anybody else. I mean, DJ Shark's on this team. But I mean, you know, there are some other guys that are out there that I really wish we could go get. But you know, we kind of started kind of high. I don't know that we'll be able to. We could not afford every good LSU receiver out there. You know. So, I mean, it is what it is. We done okay. I mean, like Justin Jefferson, you know, for the Vikings, we couldn't get him because, I mean, he's too high up. He was worth way too much money, you know. So, I mean, if you could put all of your favorite NFL teams, I mean, college football players on one team and play them, that'd be awesome, right? And, hey, you can do it in Madden football. So, it's pretty cool. So shout out to anybody that, hey, would want to challenge me, you know, says, hey, you know, I'd like to play you. I'd build your favorite college football team, and I'll build my favorite college football team and pick your favorite NFL team, and we'll go head to head. So as you can see, our coach here is a man named Lewis Rayner. I replaced Coach John Gruden here. We'll see how it goes this week as we have a whole new playbook to learn. We have a whole new staff kind of coming in. Kind of some different goals, some different game day challenges that we've had to accept. So it's just kind of is what it is. It's kind of up for grabs this week, I think. But we're going to go in there, and our main goal is to not turn the ball over. That's what our goal is. We cannot turn the ball over this week. We have got to run this ball. We got to throw this ball. We got to win this game for for the Raider Nation. We got to do that. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little video of what was going on in the real world and what's going on in this Madden football world. So anyway, hang out with me. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Leave a comment, like. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you next time.